Greetings, everyone. It's Seven from London, and I'm coming back with another update. First of all, I want to thank everybody for sharing the videos, liking, and subscribing to the channel. If we can get the numbers up, I will go live. So I don't know what it is at the moment, but if we can get to at least 500 people, then I will go live and then we can talk directly. I want to say massive thank you to anybody who's uploading and contacting other channels that are larger than this one to help to get the word out. Because basically it's up to us now. The reality is that we have to take control of the situation. We have to get the word out. We have to take responsibility for what's happening. We can't just sit around and let this thing unfold. And so I want to share with you some different channels. I thought what I could do when I do videos just on my own is to share some of the commentary that people are making out there. The reason I want to do this in particular is because you have to understand the motive of why the things are kicking off the way they're kicking off. Now, the entertainment industry, the music business has been corrupt for a long time, but it's unprecedented the amount of people that are coming forward, including myself, for flagging up what's going on. And so I wanted to share a couple of channels that and artists that are particularly the rappers, the rappers are coming forward and exposing that it's satanic. The industry is being utilized right now to push a satanic agenda. I don't think that's news to anybody that watches my channel, but we have to understand why things start kicking off, because whenever the truth starts coming out, you see false flags, you see all kinds of massive atrocities happening, shootings, all kinds of madness starts kicking off in mainstream media, because it's the mainstream media and entertainment industry, the people that are behind these networks, that are behind all of it. And people are starting to flag it up, including myself, because there are people working within the networks that they're unhinged. These are unhinged people. The media right now and the entertainment industry is being weaponized against people. It's become a situation where it's not safe for anybody to go in there. Please do not put your children in there, because they don't value human beings. They value the profits they can make from human beings. We're just a resource. They don't care about us. And because the atrocities, particularly in my case, whereby it's linked to several other large-scale crimes against humanity, you have these situations that when the truth starts rising, you start seeing all of these things kicking off. Just like I showed you was kicking off outside where I am. And today I actually seen two suspect vehicles that I want to flag up, because this is the thing they do. They actually have vehicles parked outside, or they have vans, white vans, or it's ordinary vehicles that look like ordinary vehicles, but it's there and they don't move. You notice they just stay there. One of the things that you have to do when you move into an area, you have to make sure that you get to know the area very, very well, so that you can spot when things are suspicious, so that you can flag up when things are not normal. You have to get to know what is going on around you. You have to move with a certain amount of awareness, pay attention to everything in your world, everything that's going on, start scanning the news, all the stories, because basically as people come forward and start exposing the fact that the entertainment industry is behind all of it, they're linked to the banksters, they're linked to the whole thing, the media, the whole mainstream situation has become a criminal operation, a criminal enterprise that are literally destroying people's lives. And it's only going to be when people start flagging it up, which is happening, that we will eventually, hopefully, get to the stage where they'll recognize that they've been called out so many times that they have to stop doing this. They have to stop harming innocent people. That's the point that we need to get to. So I'm just going to quickly share and just share some of the things, the commentary that people are making. You can check out their channels. Just a few things here and there, and also some of the things that appear in my timeline that are suspicious. And I'll tell you why I think they're suspicious. Please continue to notify other big channels, because big channels have the ability to reach more people, and we need to do that. I want to say thanks and a shout out to the person who contacted one of my brothers about my situation. And also, obviously, there's women like myself being targeted from the entertainment industry. You heard Sister Cheryl. All of our situations are very real, and they've gone on for literally decades. Sister Cheryl would be 10 years this year. Mine is 20 years, as I've already told you. But, you know, a lot of people that I know is 25 years, they've been targeted in this way. And it's interesting that you'll find that a lot of the people that are targeted in severe ways came from the entertainment industry. They're creative in one way, shape, or form. Either they worked in there, or they were an artist and had their work stolen, or they basically are a pioneering creative individual, and they find themselves in these situations. I'm not saying that it's only the entertainment industry and it's only people from my culture, because lots of people are targeted right now, right across the board. But there is a large amount of people in the entertainment industry that's being abused in this way. So for me, it's important for me to flag it up so that you can take the protective measures, because these people are so wicked. They're so wicked and evil that they, you know, they have to stop. They have to recognize that they have to stop hurting people. And that's what we got to get to. Okay, so let me just pause for now, and then we'll share the screen. Okay, so hopefully you can see this okay. I'm just talking about, I just wanted to scan and just show you the current kind of state of play in terms of the exposure of the abuse that's going on in that industry right now. It's on an all-time high on levels that you can't.
KSRS exposed the truth about
This
the
guy,
music.
wait a minute, let me take it back a bit and I'll make it bigger. You can go.
Understand that just because all these
Whoops. I don't even know this artist. It was just in my timeline. That the channel is Conscious MB, and this video is like 1 day ago. It's got 2,000 and a bit of views already. I think it's quite a big channel as far as it's got 236,000 subscribers. And so this guy is called YK Osiris, and he's exposing the truth about the music industry's rappers being fake and devil behind music. It's all coming out, people. It's all coming out bit by bit. It's coming out. So let's just make it bigger and let's have a look.
KSRS exposed the truth about the music industry Instagram video live clip. He's a well-known American singer, and recently has been coming out with videos of him speaking on the music industry, which he has been in for over 5 years now. Here's the clip.
this industry is not what you think it is. Don't let these people fool you, man. Before in this social media, I'm gonna give y'all a little background of me, man. Like, my life is not perfect, man. Don't think because I'm on Instagram showing this, showing that, I don't got a perfect life either. And I want you to understand that just because all these rappers show all this money and show all this fame, don't think their life is good. It's not. These people are always faking and let you know that This is not what y'all want. Do something that's low key. Do something that can help you out, other than being a target or a flashy. Cause God can take this away from you real quick, and it's not a blessing from God. And I tell people that 24/7, this is the devil's game. It is not. This is not no God's game. This right here is for you to look up to me. This right here for you to look up to me. This right here is for you to look up to me. If I don't wear this, you don't look up to me. If rappers don't do what they do, you won't look up to them. If these people not who they are, you won't look up to them. You won't want to be like them. That's why the game will never end, because there's always somebody that want to be like somebody else. These rappers, life is not good. What y'all think it is? All this money they got, guess what it is? Guess what? It's a game. Don't think these people life is good, man. Don't think it. Don't think it, man. I go through so much stuff, man. It don't gotta be financially. It don't gotta be mentally. You feel me? But sometimes, bro, you gotta understand that people go through stuff just like y'all go through stuff. Understand that. Real shit. I'm not perfect. I don't give a... This right here, I don't care about this chain. I don't care about it. I don't make that. That chain don't make me. I'm still Osiris Jaquel Williams. Facts. I don't want to be no hypocrite. I don't want to be no hypocrite to y'all though. I don't want to tell y'all don't be in the music game and I'm in the music game, but I'm going to tell you what's in the music game before you even try to jump in it. Because I don't want you to wish for something that you can't even handle. I don't want you to wish that, oh, I want to be just like Osiris, and when I get just like Osiris, I go through all this problem, then you blame me. You see, the people ain't going to tell you that. They ain't going to want to blame. They just going to want you to follow behind them. They just want you to follow behind them and, you know, get them all the glory. Because to be facts with you, people glory us more than they glory God. People don't glory God no more. People glory rappers and fame. People bow down to all these rappers. People cry for all these rappers, but they won't cry for God. What that tell you though? I'm saying, what that tell you though? Y'all so smart and y'all so smart though. What that tell you? I don't care about no views. I don't care about their views. Because if I had some ass shaking on this motherfucker, if I had some titties out, y'all gonna have 50,000 views, 100,000 views. If I had ass all over my Instagram and shaking and acting like a donkey, y'all don't like that. Y'all want to see that. But if I talk about God and I talk about his industry, they don't want to talk about that. Don't make any sense to me. If I have a pussy all over my live and a girl acting crazy on my live, they wanna look. Guess what? I don't care about no views. I care about Osiris and I care about you. That's what I'm trying to tell you what's really going on. Don't care about this money. Money don't make you. You make the money. This music game is the devil. This is the devil. I don't care who, any rapper, all these rappers shaking their ass on Instagram, doing all that bull crap on Instagram. It's the devil to make you follow them. If you don't follow them, you're not going to be in the music industry. When you're not in the music industry won't keep going. Understand that. People were jury and people were designer to keep up their image. If they don't keep up their image, you don't look up to them. Understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. I go through so much stuff, but I don't cry. You think ever since I've been in the music game, it been all right? That what y'all think? Well, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. That's the thing is God. You better look up to. You better look at him. Y'all all lost. You lost. Instagram got everybody lost. I be on Instagram 24/7. Every time I get up, I want to get on Instagram. I got to stop it. Every time I get up, I want to be on Instagram. Instagram is a mind thing. It's a mind gaming. Instagram is a mind thing. I don't want to be a hypocrite. I love God. I love doing what I want to do. But guess what? Don't think this. Don't think it's sweet. Facts. We famous, man. We get money, but at the end of the day, man. At the end of the day, keep God first. Whatever you do. I don't care if you be a rapper. I don't care if you be a singer. I don't care if you be a doctor. I don't care if you be. Keep God first.
Right, there you go, people. I wanted to share that because it's indicative of the time that we're
Prayers
in.
out to
Whoops.
Miss Wright.
Just 1 second. I want to find another video. Just let me come out of here for a second. And I will share with you 1 or 2 things and, you know, just sort of context, just to show you what time we're in. Everybody is exposing this beast. It's a beast. The people in there have been abusing people for so long, and they've been getting away with it, and now it's all coming out. Even the artists are saying it, and it's dangerous because they killed these people. They tried to kill us. They're not. I mean, I'm an ordinary person. I don't have any affiliations to anything. I'm just an ordinary individual, and I'm telling you what they've put me and my family through. And I know other women that are mothers like myself, you know, people, ordinary people. And this is how they're treating people. It's disgusting, it's diabolical, and it's got to stop. It stops with you people. So let me just find something else, and then I'll share a few more things before I sign off. Okay, this is quite telling. Check this out. I don't know who do this. It's on the same channel. I was just going through the channel and I saw this video, and he basically in a few seconds sums up what I've been saying in my videos.
It was us that funded. But as long as we own all the media too, what's really happening does not concern you. So just go on watching your plasma TV, and the world will be run by the ones you can't see.
That's right, the ones you can't see.
Oh yeah.
The ones that
It was us
you can't
that
see
funded.
are the ones that I'm showing you. The ones you can't see that they don't want to put in your face. That's why I say it's never the ones that they put on mainstream media. They're just the ones that they've painted to be the bad guys. They're not the decision makers. You know, the ones that you can't see, which are the ones that I'm showing you, are the ones that are to be flagged up, you know, and asked to stop the crimes that they're doing, because it's got to the point where it's too much. It's too much. It's been going on for too much. So anyway, let me share with you some other stuff. Okay, I want to just share with you what's happening in the news. So now we have California dance hall shooting. I think it was 10 people. Let me see if I can scroll through some of these screenshots. Basically, what you're going to start to see is shootings, all kinds of madness, false flags, situations. And that is really because things are coming out that they don't want you to see. They don't want you to be paying attention to what's happening. So what they do, because they control the media, they control, so 10 gunmen shoots 10 in California dance hall. This is the sort of thing that you start seeing appear in the news because when they want to focus on, they want everybody's attention, and it's all the networks that are involved. BBC are involved in this syndicate, ITV are involved in this syndicate. you know, and you start putting the dots together. Pay attention. When things start coming out, you'll start seeing this type of thing appear. Now, something else I saw, which I need to get confirmation. Was there anything happen in Hawaii? Does anybody know? I think somebody said something went down in Hawaii. And you see here, we're sorry. This kind of things, you see this type of thing. This is typical of Operation Mockingbird. Obviously, when you click on the link, it will talk about something completely different. But meanwhile, they put this in your face when they are behind certain things. So anybody just let me know if you know anything. I think there was a channel that was talking about something this morning to do with Hawaii. I will find that information, but I might be wrong. So if anybody knows what has happened there, please flag it up, let people know, start paying attention to the news as things are coming up, especially with the sea situation. You know, there's a lot of people going to these networks, plastering people that have died suddenly, photographs all over the windows of TV networks, and they're ignoring them. They're ignoring them, and what they do instead is create casualty situations so that everybody's attention is diverted to what they want the attention to be diverted onto. So you got to understand how the game is played. You've got to understand how these people operate. I want to flag this up as well. Let me just find it 1 second. Yeah, because I showed you that was the weekend. I showed you this one already. Let's play a new game in cinemas. And that's basically them letting you know that on your screen is going to be something horrific, something that you're going to scream about. But obviously this is V11, so I'm exposing the 7 Gate situation, which is this very like Watergate scandal. And this is what these people do now, interestingly enough, so that you can see. So anybody wants to investigate, because I know I've got investigators on my channel, as small as it may be. I think this one is BG29251, and this one you can see it. So basically, since the street theatre situation with all the trucks, I've seen this. So I'm flagging these vehicles up, because one of the things they do, they either have vans or they have vehicles suddenly appear and they don't move. They don't come and go like normal vehicles. Now, I know the area very well. So when I start seeing things like this, I start clocking. You got to clock what kind of vehicles are outside where you are. So I want to flag that up. What else did I want to flag up? Oh yeah, I wanted to talk in relation to this one here. There's a movie called Sorry Haters. Now, when I first discovered this nasty, vile game that's going on being played by the mainstream media and them staging all these atrocities, when I was going to court, back in 2004, I discovered that TV networks, when they didn't have attention, because they're desperate for attention, they're desperate for ratings. So what they used to do, they used to pay criminals to carry out some form of crime just so that people would watch the news. And I discovered there was a court case of one corrupt TV network that was busted for doing that. And the reason why I was paying attention, because I realized it was going on. And it is something that is going on. Now, there's a movie that's called Sorry Haters. Let me come out of here. Yeah, there's a movie called Sorry Haters. I think it's from 2005. The There was a movie made about me. I think Sandy Newton was playing me, called The Truth About Charlie. And it was when the scam was going on. They got, I think, Mark Wahlberg, quite big names are in it. The Truth About Charlie. And they even actually dressed Sandy Newton like me. And what they did is they made the year, because it was happened, I think they did it probably 2003, 2004. And they put the date back to be 2002 to disguise the fact that it was basically based on what they were doing to me. It was basically a Black woman who was very wealthy, and they were literally terrorizing her for her billions. And that's the narrative of the story. But at the same sort of time, maybe slightly later, 2005, after the London atrocities, and on the 7th of July, there was a movie that came out called Sorry Haters. And the movie was about a deranged TV executive that befriended a Muslim in order to, and then staged a terrorist attack and blamed this innocent Muslim for it. Yeah, so that's the kind of premise of the movie Sorry Haters. Basically a corrupt, psychopathic TV network person, female, who befriended this guy who was a Muslim, very pious, honest Muslim, not into anything that would harm anybody, had this very simple life. And this woman basically staged this whole situation to make it look like he was a terrorist when he was just an honest, innocent guy. Now, the other thing, one of the ladies in the panel that I recently done, she sent me a video yesterday, which was basically about a persecution list. And it turns out there's a list of people who are God-fearing Christians or what have you, that there's a list that they compile. And these are people that are being terrorized. Now, I think it is suggesting that the people doing the terror to the Christians are Muslims, but I beg to differ. Two of the main things that are happening here is that we have the introduction or the forcedness of Satanism, forcing Satanism on everybody and disguising Satanism as other religions like Islam. But when you really check out what these people are doing, it's everything to do with satanic. Don't listen to the name of what they're saying. Look into the deed, the action that these people do, and then you'll know what they're about. And I discovered that there's a list of normal people who are God-fearing, and they're putting people on a list to be persecuted. So it's very similar to the gang stalking manual, and I'm going to be going through the gang stalking manual bit by bit so that you can get familiar with it, because what you will recognize is that if you are targeted, that you will recognize some of the things that are listed on there, because it's all tactics and strategies that they're training people. So they train people to literally terrorize, punish, persecute, whatever term you want to use, us innocent people that have done nothing to anybody. We're all law-abiding citizens. We're getting on with our life. We preach love and peace. You see the culture, like the young guy was saying, and the reason why I flagged him up, for any young people, you know, those of you who are maybe older, you might have young people in your family that aspire to go into that industry. But that industry right now is totally out of control. It is deeply, deeply dangerous and satanic and wickedness. That's what they're dealing with in there. And we have to have reforms. The only way we're going to have reforms is when everybody starts recognizing and making noise that what these people are doing. Most of the things, the atrocities that you're seeing committed are people within the entertainment industry, within their TV networks. They're using it to carry out these crimes. They're using it to terrorize. They're terrorizing our communities. They're terrorizing our neighborhoods. They're terrorizing our societies, and they're terrorizing our world, and it has to stop. It has to stop. We need to basically have all the big platforms, everybody at the same time. In order for us to change it, everybody has to make noise about this, because it's become a situation where it's dangerous. It's dangerous for average people, everyday, ordinary people, you know, who are creative and, you know, want to make a living going into the entertainment industry. Do not go in there now. If you've got any aspirations, creatively speaking, you cannot go into the entertainment industry. It is literally a cesspit of criminality. It's a cesspit of criminality. And so we need to get this to reporters, journalists. If you're a blogger, you're a vlogger, you know, if you're good at writing and you've never vlogged, it doesn't matter. Open a vlog and let people know, put the information out there. This is the way we're going to clean it up, people. Because right now, the people in my case, they're terrorizing me and they're terrorizing everybody from within their TV networks. They're protected by the judiciary, and the places that should be protecting people are allowing this madness to continue because they think you're too stupid to figure it out. You're too dumb to figure it out. The reality is they've gone so far, people, and they know that people are starting to talk about it. So this is why they actually hurt people. They create these atrocities so that they get public sympathy. It's a twisted game. These are absolute psychopaths doing this from within TV networks. I showed it to you. Anybody who hasn't seen the 4-parter, I'm going to put it in the description. Watch it and share it. Open a Rumble channel, at least watch it on Rumble. And share it with other people. Share these videos with other people. Please, please like, share, and subscribe, because at least it gives people the opportunity to get familiar with what's really happening. This is the way that we change it. It's no other way, you know, and make sure that you protect yourself. Protect yourself. Brother Matt D. Talford, shout out to Matt. He's done a great video on spiritually protecting yourself. I'm gonna link that in the description area so you can check it out, to spiritually protect yourself as well. Stay close to God, people, because what they're pushing is literally ungodliness. They're trying to normalize evil. They're trying to normalize murder. They're trying to normalize abuse of the highest levels. And we have to have a standard where we go back to the reality that we look out for each other and we have love for each other. This kind of mentality that they're pushing of death and destruction, they don't have it in their own communities. They don't have it in their lives. But they're pushing this wickedness on everybody else. Now, when you go into the Farrell report, you'll see some of the hidden names, because it's not the ones that they show you. It's the one behind the scenes. And that is who is flagged up by the Farrell report. www.thefarrellreport.net. Go to link 2 and link 3, and you'll see all the people's names and the networks that are involved. It's time to shut this down, people. I cannot do it on my own. I need everybody's assistance. It affects you. It doesn't only affect me. It's not just me that they're trying to kill. They're trying to kill everybody. All right? You need to recognize that and use your power. Use the power of your voice while you can. Okay? Because you know they want to shut everything down so that basically nobody will be able to speak on what they're doing. All right. We have to stop this wickedness, and the only way it will stop is when everybody starts making noise about it. You know, obviously they're trying to take me out, to engineer false flags to harm me, but it's not just harming me. You know, whether I exist or I don't exist, these people are killing people left, right, and center right now. And all of us have a responsibility to say no. They've got every form of judiciary and law enforcement protecting them. And we have to protect ourselves by bringing this thing to the surface as fast as possible. Speed is necessary. Speed is necessary to get this information out, people. So like, share, subscribe. Please hit the like button so that other people can discover these videos and start talking on the situation. Please share, send it to all your friends, send it to anybody who's got children that wants to go into the entertainment industry, anybody who's creative, anybody who's a journalist who wants to speak about it. What I'm talking about is the dangerous side of this industry. The dangerous side of this industry that has got out of control. It's out of control, and they're pretending that all the fakery that they're doing is real. It's not real, people. They're manufacturing atrocities themselves from within TV networks. They've been doing it for decades. And the thing is, people are getting hurt so that they can create these fake stories, just so that your attention span will not be on the fact that these people are doing and what they're doing. Okay, we have to shut it down. We have to, whether you have to go outside these places, invite these people to the table and sit down and say, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Stop. Stop hurting other people. You're hurting other people. Stop it. This is the way we have to do it, but it cannot just be my voice. It has to be everybody's voice in unison, screaming from the rooftops now. So I'm going to sign off now. What I will do is, as I watch videos, etc., things that are of interest, you know, I mean, I was going to flag up Leola Brown's channel, because she's talking about what happened to Whitney. Actually, I'm going to flag it up. I love that sister. I'm going to flag it up so that you can start following her as well. Wait 1 second. Okay, this is Leola Brown's channel, and she's flagging up what really happened to Whitney, and she's just started going live. She says that Whitney Houston was pregnant for Bobby before they killed her again, pregnant again with another child, and potentially that's the reason why they took her out. This is another video. It's been seen by a lot of people, this video, actually. 1 second. But it's like, she says that Leola Brown speaks the truth on how Whitney Houston was attacked and murdered. I mean, this is the kind of madness that's been going on in this industry for a long time. And, you know, it's been seen by a lot of people. 426,000 views. That's serious. This sister is such a beautiful sister. Honestly, I have so much respect for her, fighting for her family, you know. And there are many of the people that I've met, they're beautiful people. They're fighting for their families. And it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because entertainment shouldn't result in this. It's supposed to bring joy, happiness. There's so many talented people, you know. It shouldn't result in these kind of mad situations where people are coming forward and having to say the things that these people are having to say to expose. And, you know, you'll find that the mainstream media should be covering that. Whitney Houston is, if not one of the greatest singers that ever was on this earth. She's one of the most talented, gifted vocalists of her generation, and in any generation, doesn't matter what generation. And this sister's exposing that she's been attacked and murdered, and such an iconic woman like that, and they're not reporting on it. What does that tell you? It tells you they care nothing for people. They care about what the person produces because it makes revenue. Once the person has made revenue, they no longer care about the individual anymore. It's a culture that is just so twisted and wicked and cruel and evil. And every single person that allows it to go on is a participant. How can this industry, which is bringing so much brilliant people, iconic people who bring joy, and, you know, who doesn't love music? Imagine the world without music and without movies and all the things that make life wonderful, you know, listening to some great artists. Why should it be like this? Behind the scenes, this is the filth. This is why I played that young guy in the beginning. This is really what's going on behind it. People are within TV networks and they don't care about these people. They don't care about them. They only care about them in regards to what they can get from them. That's all they care about, what they can get from us. Once they get what they want to get, they try to kill us. I'm living with it right now. I'm living with this right now because of my famous TV shows. You know how many people this is happening to? Trust me, it's the culture. It's been going on for decades like that, and this is why they don't change, because they think, oh, nobody complains about it. It's fine. Oh, once they start complaining and it gets a bit loud, okay, we'll do some sort of atrocity, we'll shoot up the place, or we'll blow up the place, do whatever they do to turn people's attention somewhere else. This is how they stage manage the situation. And the wheels keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. At some stage, the people have to say no more, because it's you people that keep these people in business. It's you people buying, you know, buying all the, whatever they put on the market. You know, if you have Virgin as your phone network supplier, change it to another network. Show your distaste for this by, you know, voting with your money. The company EE, that's another stolen one. What are they doing, the EE? They're the ones that are putting 5G all over the place. It's got to stop, people. It will only stop with you. It will only stop when you say they're never going to stop otherwise. This is a formula that they've perfected, and as far as they're concerned, it works for them. They create chaos, they go home to their house, and they're happy as Larry, while the rest of the people are living in chaos. Most of the people that are wealthy in that industry, that have power in that industry, have got stolen money. It's not their money. They would be dirt poor if they didn't steal from people. It's not even their money, it's the proceeds of crime. And they're lording it over other people. That's why they don't do anything good. When you work hard for things, you do things good from your heart. You operate from your heart. You seek to spread the good energy. These people, they get the money by wickedness. That's why they use it for wickedness. They're using our stolen money. They're stealing all these IP estates. All these artists that you just see them dead, and another one dead, and another rapper dead, and another artist dead, and another rapper dead, and it's just become the norm. It's wrong. They've weaponized these TV networks. That's what they've done. They've weaponized them to make them dangerous places now. They've weaponized everything. They've weaponized everything, and it has to stop. even if people have to say, go in there and say, listen, we don't want this anymore. We know what you're doing. We know what you're doing and we don't want it anymore. We want to live in peace. We want to live with love. We don't want to have to fear for our lives and the safety of other people and risk our life just because you want money. No, this has to stop, people. And you have to send a message to these people that it has to stop. Otherwise, they won't stop. Anyway, let me sign out now. It's much longer than I wanted it to be, but I have to speak what's on my heart. I have to speak what's on my heart. I see this and I think, how could this be going on? How? No. Sound the alarm, people. This is literally Judgment Day. We have to sound the alarm to stop it. We have to let these people, we have a right to live. Just like they have a right to live, we have a right to live. We have a right to the proceeds from our hard work. We're not their slaves. That's what they think. They think everybody is their slave and they can do what they want. We have to stop it. Right? Every part of this has to stop. Every part of this wickedness has to stop, and it has to stop with people sounding the alarm as quickly as possible. Sorry, I'm becoming repetitive. I've said what I wanted to say up until the next video. I will put out the other parts. Hopefully I'll put it out after this one of the panel that I did. And if you want to come onto a panel, if you're a targeted individual and you want to get your voice out, your testimony out, what's being done to you, if from the music industry, and you want to say what's happened to you in the music industry or the entertainment industry, leave me a comment or whatever and come onto the platform and we'll speak to you. We'll need to have some verification. So if you've got videos that we can actually see first, that will help as well. But in the meantime, I will keep you updated. Keep an eye on the news stories that are coming out, and call it out when it's bogus. Call it out. Okay? Look up Operation Mockingbird. In other words, they're mocking people. They're making a joke out of people within the entertainment industry. It's all satanic, people. It's satanic, it's demonic. And we want to go back to love, truth, peace, justice. That's what we want. Okay? So, I'll speak to you in the next video, people. Stay safe, pray it up, protect yourself, start connecting with other people, contact people about this video and all what I'm exposing. Contact people, let people know what's happening, you know, to all these big platforms, because the more and more people we get on board, the quicker we'll change things. So let's not delay. Let's make this happen fast. Okay? Peace out, people.